I was a very inconsistent learner from kindergarten to 12th grade. Living in a tumultuous home environment didn't help. My lack of enthusiasm for homework, my overenthusiasm for talking in class, and my frequent absences all combined to me being a middling student. The overall feedback from teachers was that I was bright, but lazy. So when I enrolled in college, I wondered, could I do this? Or was I the same disappointing student that I was as a kid? All potential and no results? 35 years after starting kindergarten, I enrolled at Chesapeake College. Since starting here, I've learned that I am a strong student. I work very hard. Yes, I may make mistakes, like the time I accidentally started my summer classes 2 weeks late. But I owned up to my mistake, caught up to my classes in a week, and stayed on top of every due date that followed. One thing that I've learned is that everyone falls down. It's all about how you get back up. I hope to pass that on to my future students and to be there to help them get back up. I'm an enthusiastic learner. I love to learn, and I especially love to learn things that I can connect with in a meaningful way. I've chosen to pursue a degree in secondary English education because it is so essential to success, and so many people struggle with it. I want my students to know that they're learning something that they will use and benefit from. I can be easily distracted as a learner. There are many ways I manage this. One is to select a seat near the front of the room at the end of the aisle to minimize distractions. I take a lot of notes to ensure that I'm fully engaged. I've taught myself a lot about self-management, and I hope to be able to continue to share those lessons with students. When students can control themselves, they feel a lot better prepared to navigate their environment. Out of the multiple intelligences, I identify most with the following. My creative writing and persuasive skills lend themselves well to linguistic intelligence in English education. Interpersonal intelligence is something I've cultivated and will continue to develop in my classroom interactions. Intrapersonal intelligence is something that has gotten me through some tough times and helps me gauge my growth and learning. As much as I love to grow myself and others, I also love to see plants flourish and grow, which is part of naturalistic intelligence. When it comes to my learning style, I like to hear things explained and read things out loud to make sense of them, so I lean toward auditory learning. I'm also a visual learner. I sit near the front of the room and take illustrated notes that I review frequently. My tactile senses are a part of my learning process too. I move a great deal while learning. Having learning tendencies in all three of these areas helps me to develop activities for students that hit all three. I can finally say that, as a learner, I'm good at school. It took me a long time to get here. It took failure, it took frustration, it took self-accommodation and hard work. But I'm here, and I'm succeeding. I will continue to work hard and grow and manage my deficits. I will continue to self-assess and course correct. I owe it to myself and my future students.